You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
This is the Daniel Monday Night Community Show on demand through YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing to listen to us through this method. If you'd like to keep up to date with when I add new interviews, then subscribe to this channel. So firstly, thank you very much for joining us once again on the phone. If you could just introduce yourself and tell our listeners a little bit about yourself before we move on to the subject we're going to cover today.
Yeah, my name's Lucy Hegarty. I'm the show manager at the Kent County Show, which is run by the Kent County Agricultural Society, which is the side that we're going to talk about today.
So tell us more about the scholarship scheme and how you're working with students.
So we introduced the scholarship scheme in 2016. We looked at what we do for education, and we run a education day for 7, 8 and 9-year-olds. We have almost 3,000 of the primary school children on site for that day. We work with young farmers through the Kent Young Farmers Clubs and supporting their clubs with financially support their clubs. So we'd kind of covered the primary school and the secondary school element of agricultural education. And we were looking at what we could do for those university students and how we helped them in what they do and growing their career, but also how they could help us. So 2 years ago, we set up a scheme which is called the Kent County Agricultural Society Scholarship Scheme. And what we decided to do was to provide 3 students a year with £1,000 for each year of their course. So it's quite an investment into their degrees. They have to be working in a degree which is agricultural or rural based. And they have to have come from Kent. So it's really important for us that we support the Kent community through their future degree courses.
I was going to say, that sounds, well, it's about sort of supporting, up and coming people and students and giving them the opportunity to, carry that on into the future.
Absolutely. What we wanted to do was have that education at the very young age of the primary school children through our Living Land event, through young farmers and the secondary school, onto the degree level. The students taking the degrees, they are the future of farming in the county, and that's really important to us to follow that education path right the way through.
And of course, you have the Kent County Show each year. Will they sort of be involved in that and get experience from that side as well? Yeah,
they will do. So at the moment, we've got 6 students on the scheme currently. So we've got Pip Bradley, who's doing international equine and agricultural business at Royal Agricultural University at Cirencester. Zach Scott, who's agriculture at Harper Adams. Jacob Taylor, who's forestry management at the University of Cumbria. The 3 of those came to the show last year, so they've been on the scheme since 2016. Jacob, with his forestry management, actually took part in the pole climbing at the show, and both Zach and Pip helped in our education area last year. Our 3 new students for this year, that started university in 2017, actually one starts in 2018. We've got Gwilym Franklin, who's doing agriculture at Harper Adams, Cleo Ruddard-Redsall, who is doing vet science at Nottingham, and then Hamish Elliott, who will be starting agriculture and farm management at Cirencester again in 2018. And we're just working out how the 3 of those will be involved in the show this year. Cleo certainly will be involved with the young farmers. Her passion is very much with those. And Gwilym and Hamish, I'm sure, will be helping out in some way across the showground.
Was there anything else you'd like to cover or let our listeners know about, or if they're interested in this scheme?
So absolutely, we are currently open for applications for those wanting to start university in September 2018 or potentially 2019 if they're taking a year out. They do need to be aged between 18 and 25 when they start the course. They need to be a resident of Kent, and they need to be going on to study at a UK university in agriculture, horticulture, forestry, equine or vet and animal management. Applications are open. Deadline for applications is Friday the 20th of April, and they need to apply through our website, which is www.kentshowground.co.uk.
Well, I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us here at BRFM Bridge Radio on the Daniel Monday Night Community Show.
No, that's brilliant. Thank you very much.